Atom is an animated television series produced by Filmation Studios and broadcast on the CBS network from 1967 to 1968. The installments featuring the Atom would air among a rotation of various DC superheroes as part of the Superman-Aquaman Hour of Adventure. Just as the Superboy installments were placed in between various Superman adventures, so too would the Atom be placed in between each Aquaman adventure. Each episode would feature the Atom, Tiny Mighty Might, keeping the citizens of Ivytown safe from supervillains, exotic death traps, and alien invaders.
Used to be pretty good at tossing javelins. Here you go!
In this animated series, the Atom is physicist and university professor Ray Palmer, who uses matter from white dwarf stars and a unique anomaly within his own physiology which allows him to shrink down to subatomic size. The Atom's costume is created of the same special substance and only appears when Palmer utilizes the control mechanisms in his belt to alter his normal size. The control mechanisms were also designed by Palmer to enable him to adjust his molecular density, thereby allowing a 6-inch, 6-pound man to hit with the size and the strength of a 6-foot, 180-pound man.
No doubt of that.
But what do you suppose this is, Professor Palmer?
There's only one way to find out.
Debuting within the pages of Showcase issue number 34 in 1961, the Ray Palmer Atom was created by Gardner Fox and Gil Kane. The Atom would eventually come to receive his very own title the following year in 1962. As far as I know, he was one of the few DC Comics superheroes whose wife, Jean Loring, would have an affair that would lead to their divorce. Which is the reason why the ending to the superhero murder mystery Identity Crisis doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me. I mean, she had the affair and divorced him, not the other way around. Identity Crisis makes it seem like the motivation behind all those murders was for her to get Ray back, when all she had to do was say, your place or mine. Done. End of story. My speculation has always been that they intended to make Ray Palmer the murderer in the acclaimed mystery whodunit, but by that point people had seen enough of their heroes being turned into villains, so it was altered to Palmer's ex-wife. Before Identity Crisis, but after the affair, Palmer would have a more fantasy-based adventure in a tiny alien world of Mordelade in the jungles of Brazil, where he was the Flash Gordon to their mini-Mongo, so to speak. Palmer's friend, Norman Brawler, would write a tell-all book about these events, even revealing his secret identity. Sort of like if Jimmy Olsen wrote a tell-all book that revealed Clark Kent was Superman, with Superman and Lois Lane's permission.
Now I think I've got this guy on my team.
On the TV and film front, Ray Palmer would go on to be seen as a vital member of the Super Friends, and dating supervillainous Giganta for laughs in the superhero roast on the Legends of the Superheroes TV special.
I see. Well, then I guess you're really serious.
Oh, we certainly are. In fact, I took her home to meet my family.
Oh, were there any problems?
Just one.
What was that?
Getting through the door.
Speaking of energy, mine's gone. Wake me up in a year.
Besides that, he could be seen in the unaired Justice League of America TV pilot.
My goodness!
Come on, get.
Come on, baby, come on. Oh, sweetheart. Oh, sweetheart.
Guest appearing on several episodes of the series Justice League Unlimited, and most recently emerging as one of the primary breakout characters in the direct-to-video feature Justice League: The New Frontier.
I want you all to listen to this man.
Gentlemen, I'm Ray Palmer from Ivy University.
He's bigger than my car now, Katie. Personally, I blame you.
How can it possibly be my fault?
Because otherwise it would be my fault. That can't be right. I'm a professor.
Nonsense. How could quiet, scholarly Professor Palmer possibly be the Atom?